Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. It is February the 24th, 2025. And I just got the ding in my headphones and on my phone. It says now live.
Hey, what do you know?
Like they don't know that I know that I know. That we know because we know. You know?
I know.
I knew you were going to do that.
So how's it going, Tiny?
Nervous.
Yeah,
Doing all right, though.
Yeah, we're all concerned for our friendly neighborhood bass man.
Oh, yeah. In case you folks don't know, Batman is having heart surgery today. Triple bypass in Little Rock, Arkansas. Started talking to him about, it would have been 4:30 his time, 5:30 my time. Talked to him all the way up until they took him back from pre-op, and to tell me he was going back for pre-op, it wasn't like, okay, they're coming to get me now, or okay, they came and got me now. He goes, well, it's time to go get undressed. So you can imagine the mood he was in. He was last night. I talked to him for a while. He was in good spirits, wasn't nervous at all. This morning, little chink in the old nervous armor, I could tell, but he was fine. I mean, he's just wanting to get it going. This is the day he's been looking for.
Oh,
I mean, over the last 2 weeks.
I got a text from him last night. Unfortunately, I was already asleep. He was saying, yeah, he wouldn't have the nerve to cancel on me again.
Right. Lala just left. Huh? Even though she's been gone for like 10 minutes. So he's gone to another doctor appointment. Yeah, this morning talked to him up until pre-op, and then I talked to his lovely wife while he was in pre-op, and then she went back to see him after they got him all prepped and everything, and she sent me a picture of him, and he's just sitting there smiling away. So he's good to go. And then she told me when he went back, and that was 7:15 Central Time down there in Arkansas, so 8:15 Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, he's they said from 7:15 his time until after noon. So they're looking at a 4.5, 5-hour procedure on him there. Going to be a triple bypass. So yes, keep our brother in your prayers for sure. For sure. It's kind of weird knowing what's going on with him right now,
Yeah.
I mean, it's. So how are you doing this morning, Mr. Kevin?
Doing okay. Actually just got home from the follow-up on my surgery. So
nice.
Everything is healing properly. Swelling is all gone. Right now they're just waiting to make sure everything's healed up before they take the stitches out. So got at least another week with the boot.
Das Boot.
Yep, Das Boot.
Who knows where that's from? You got to twist it. You got to turn it. You can't just you got to twist. Nobody's going to get that but me and you, because that's our age frame. Nobody's going to get that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But how about yourself? How was your weekend, Tiny?
It was all right. Busy weekend. A lot of where we were snowed in from. It started snowing Thursday, quit on Friday, but some folks know, and I know Lala doesn't drive in the snow. It's no. You couldn't threaten her and make her drive in the snow. It's just not happening.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Right. Not gonna do it. She will not. She'll laugh at you. Run me down the road. I gotta go to the store. We need, we need life-saving medicine. Somebody's dying today. No, she won't do it. She will not do it. I mean, no. We were on our way back from Morgantown when we lived at our old house, and it's 4 hours away. It's where WVU College is. That's in Morgantown, West Virginia. So we live down here in the state, and Morgantown is up here. We are on our way back, and we got right about here, and it started snowing. There wasn't even anything on the road. She immediately pulled over, looked at me, and said, "If you pass out, I'm kicking your ass." I was like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "You're driving." There wasn't even anything. I was like, "There's not even anything on the road." She goes, "But it's snowing. There's going to be stuff on the road here in a minute. You're driving." He sat over in the passenger seat. I mean, it was coming down. It was snow globing. You know what I mean? That's what we call snow globing. It was snow globing. Everybody knows what a snow globe looks like. She sat in her passenger seat like this with her jacket pulled up on her ears and like this with her hand for 350 miles.
Damn.
And she said, "You doing okay?" Every 2 or 3 minutes. "You okay?" Well, it was more like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. If you feel funny, let me know." I was like, "Do you forget that I don't know it's coming on?"
Yeah.
She just told me to shut up. Shut up. But I mean, she knows, and you folks may not know this, but Mr. Kevin knows this. Whenever I'm focused on something, I will not pass out. So actually what I did was I ran my coin collection and Zoe's coin collection over and over in my head as I'm driving. What we had that I could remember at the time, what we needed at the time, and just kept focused on stuff, run through the coin collection. I started counting. I remember I was up to like 1,700 at one point. I mean, just 1, 2, 3. I was at like 1,700 just counting, just staying focused on everything I could stay focused on. But yeah, no snow. So Saturday, I digressed like all over myself. Friday evening, it got up to like 34, 35 degrees, and the sun came out from the tube that they pump it in.
It was piped in, yeah.
Yeah, and it melted, and the road was clear. And she's on her phone checking, Lincoln County road updates, Lincoln County road conditions, and she's checking from here to Hamlin, and then from Hamlin to Hurricane, and then from Hurricane to Charleston. If there would have been somebody said black ice, we wouldn't have went anywhere all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But Saturday morning, we went to the Walmarts and met my brother to pick up our medicine because our pharmacy is still over at the other house, by the other house. Because it's a small hometown pharmacy and we know everybody personally. The girl we deal with, her name is Hope. She has got the prettiest smile you have ever seen on anybody. And I have literally known this girl since she was this big, since she was like 4 or 5 years old. She was my niece's best friend their entire lives. They're still best friends. So she started working at the pharmacy. So now get this, you deal with the pharmacy, your doctor's got to call it into the pharmacy, and then you got to get it filled. Or if they fill it, you got to call and check to see if it's filled.
Mm-hmm.
Our pharmacy and Hope, when it comes in, she makes sure it's filled right then, and then she calls us or sends Lala a message on Facebook and says your stuff's ready. And then when we have refills, Laura takes and writes down all the numbers, off the bottles, writes down all the refill numbers, takes a picture of them, and on Facebook Messenger sends them to Hope.
Now that's customer service. You don't get that in Big Town. You don't get that at Wally World.
Right. I mean, when you've known a girl for 32 years, and she's 37 now, you've known her for 32 years, and you've been to her kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. And
it's Ohana. She's family.
Right. And then the manager of the place used to live up beside my mom, and I used to go over there and swim in their pool. So I mean, it's a small community. It was church ran. The church, a big, huge church, bought the building that it was in. Oh, bought the building, redone it, put a drive-through in, and it was church ran. So people that went to the church worked the pharmacy. And they brought a pharmacist in and paid to have the pharmacist moved, paid the pharmacist mortgage for like a year.
Dang.
So he could get built up and
get established, yeah.
Pay him very well. We're so close with him, we know what everybody there makes an hour, and we know. And they take very good care of them. Well, they were bought out by a hospital. The pharmacy was bought out by a hospital. Some things have changed, but it's still that down home country pharmacy. You know what I mean? It's still got that touch.
Mm-hmm.
It's still this way. We went through one day and we forgot, how everybody's got copay to their,
yeah.
Well, I pay so much a year and then I don't have a copay anymore.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the year, you got to pay so much, and then after you pay that, right, after your deductible, you don't have any more copay.
Yep. We
thought my copay was over. Well, apparently it wasn't. We drove through and we didn't have any cash, and their card machine was down. And it was like $30-some, $40-some. And we're like, well, we'll come back and pick them up. They said, wait a minute. Shut the door or shut the window. And Stephanie, the manager of it, come to the window and she said, here. And she handed our medicine out the window and said, just drop it off next time. And if you don't, oh well. And even though they were bought out by a big hospital organization, it's still that way. If you walk in and you're light on the money, drop it off next time.
Damn.
And they just write it down in a book and they cash it out as paid. And then when you come in, they just put it in the deposit money. That is service.
Yeah.
I mean, you find someplace like that. I know there's going to be somebody in the comments or, somebody out there thinking right now, what? No, Walgreens ain't going to do that for you. Walmart, Sam's, Kroger, wherever you get, they're not going to do that for you. But now our little pharmacy, they'll do it for you. Of course, that's rural. Yeah. That's rural living.
Yeah, Walgreens and Walmart. Yeah, they're that kid on the bicycle saying that I want my $2.
Oh yeah, I want my $2. I see. That's another one that people aren't really. Well, what's he mean? $2 bicycle, $2. It's the paper boy. He wants his $2. You owe him $2.
Yep.
What was that? One Crazy Summer? No, it wasn't One Crazy Summer.
No, I can't remember. But you know what? We've been here 15 minutes. We haven't said hi to these wonderful people yet.
John Cusack. I remember John Cusack. I want my $2. Cgriller Stacker. Good morning, buddy. Moderator and channel member. Monday. So good to be. Let's hope it is all I hope it will be. I had to sing that because I knew what it was going to do. For our brother Bass. La, da, da, da.
Yep.
Everybody will remember that song. The Mamas and the Papas. I tell you right now, Mama Cass was highly underrated. That woman had a voice of an angel. I mean, when she, after the Mamas and the Papas and went solo, they didn't pay much attention to her. She put out some amazing. Go over check out Cgriller Stacker. Had a video out that almost destroyed me. Did you see his video?
No, I haven't. Weekend's a blur for me right now. So
you gotta watch it. You'll laugh through the whole thing. It's a jab at me. It's a direct, total, and other mind-blowing, straightforward, no beating around the bush, just poking me. If I was a bear, I'd have attacked twice. Talking about making a 76 into a 75, but
yeah, that's a little.
That's not just a little mention too. It's the whole damn video. From start to finish, it's a nightmare. I mean, nightmare fuel. I looked at it and I shuddered. Like halfway through the video, I was like, ugh. Why you want to do me like that, Cgriller? Trying to make me pass out? No, it was a very good video. It was funny. It was good. It was really good. But what I'm afraid of is I'm afraid somebody outside the circle here is going to see that, and then they're going to rip into him. You don't do that to coins. You don't clean coins. Stuff.
No drama.
Somebody, right. No drama. What are you doing? Very good video.
Ms. Air Force Amy Harrell, channel member and moderator, saying good morning to Cgriller. Good morning, Miss Amy.
Good morning, Miss Amy. Thank you for your membership. Thank you, Cgriller, for your membership, sir. It's really appreciated. Baby Huey 123, good to see you, buddy. I need to email you. It's been far too long since we've talked. I've got your phone number. I think I'm just going to call you. Good morning, Tiny Bassman and Kevin. Hope all is well with Bassman this morning. So far, so good. I have not gotten any more messages from Miss Bassman after the last time we spoke. So, no news is good news. We're doing good. He's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Yes. There he is.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Boo.
Red Silver.
Good morning, Red Silver. Channel member. Not just a channel member.
The
OG channel member. First channel member ever on this channel. Thank you for that, sir. And thank you for your membership. And thank you for your donations, sir. In case you folks didn't know, and I'm going to call him out. He may get mad at me, but I'm going to do it anyway. At the end of the year, end of January, meant to say January and December at the same time, I guess. At the end of January, the end of December, I called it out while it was on the stream, and I'm going to call it out again right now just so I can thank him personally. Again, Red Silver made a donation of $1 a day for the complete year. $365 donation to the channel. It helped out immensely, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this community, I swear, sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
as I to say, they are the best of the best.
The best of the best. Mr. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
Lakeland, that's where I wish I was right now.
Yeah.
I mean, spring training, we're 2 games in. Tigers are undefeated. I mean, hey. What? Kevin, enjoy the Tigers.
Wait a minute. Who was it? There was a game the other day in Arizona. It was the Dodgers and someone, but it was a spring training game. Okay. And one of our friends, real good friend of ours that we met at the Ronald McDonald House. I've spoke about her before. She has one of the therapy dogs that come in. Zoey fell in love with her dog, and then the lady fell in love with Zoey, and it's just been really good friends ever since. They are actually on vacation. They're doing a hiking vacation in Arizona right now, and they went and watched the game. And I was like, jealous.
Very cool.
Honey, Kevin, good morning. It is Keno Man. Good morning, man.
King, oh man.
Keno Man. Sorry. Good morning, Kevin. Love you, lady. It's another person.
Girl's passing her the coffee. Come on. Where's our coffee service?
Yeah, I'm on the generic Dr. Pepper. It's called Dr. K. It's actually better. Well, my opinion, there's going to be some Dr. Pepper drinkers out there. There's nothing better than Dr. Pepper. If you have a Kroger around, try a Dr. K from Kroger. It is really good. It's got all the flavor of Dr. Pepper without the bitey aftertaste. It's not flat. It's smooth, but it's got just enough to let you know it's a Dr. Pepper type product. It's really good.
Silver Gator. Hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Silver Gator from way down on the boat. SF Kim Rush. Morning, one and all. Good morning, SF Kim Rush. Good to see you, buddy. I need to get a hold of you. I have your email on the master list. Do you mind if I email you? I need to talk to you about some stuff. It's nothing bad. It's about guitar. Everyone's saying hello to one another. I like it. I like it a lot.
Mr. Parvies and Wab saying hello to SF Kim Rush. Good morning, sir.
Good.
Looks like he's saying hello to the rest of the family too. So,
yep.
Good morning.
Said hello to Amy, Cgriller, then SF Kim Rush. Parvies the good guy. He says hello to everybody individually. I like it. Well, everybody does that, but I just want to call Parvies out for it. Morning, Parvies. Good to see you, buddy. Another Floridian down there in the.
Hopefully, spring training is treating you well down there as well.
Yep, he's in the dew dangler of the country. Mine's out of the gutter. The dew dangler thing come from
the peninsula.
Yeah. The dew dangler of the country. Or if the country had a beard. Like the buffalo on the Buffalo Nickel, they got that dew dangler.
Mm-hmm.
I got a dew dangler. But mine My fan just always blows it around. Let's see here. 210 Stacks. Good day, friends. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. I'd like to know you see a name and you're wondering, okay, how'd they come up with that name? Like the first one I ever really wondered about was 710 is oil upside down.
Yep.
I mean, it's probably something like I seen the word oil on a paper and it looked like 710. And, like my name, Tiny, I've been Tiny since I was 13. And when we started the channel, Zoey was tiny. So it's like a dual purpose,
Scott S. saying, morning, everyone. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Mr. Scott. It was good talking to you over the weekend there, buddy. Me and Mr. Scott do the texting thing and the email thing a couple times a week. I like it. I love when you guys email me and text me. If you've got an email from me within the last 2 months, you have my phone number down at the bottom. The little signature that you put down there. It says Tiny Numismatics. It says, don't forget to check your pocket change because you never know what you're going to get. Yeah. And it's got my phone number at the bottom. So if you've got an email and you want to text me like a question or just want to shoot the breeze, text it up. I love getting texts and emails from folks. I like interacting with people. I pray for Bassman. Thank you, sir. In case you folks are just now joining in or tuning in or joining in, Bassman is in surgery right now, heart surgery, triple bypass down in Arkansas and the great city of Little Rock. And trust me, Bassman told me where he was going to have the surgery at. We started doing research together as soon as he found out what hospital it is. We know stats like you're looking up your favorite baseball player. We know the doctor's stats. We know everything about him. We know where he went to school. We know everything but like his mama's name. I mean, we really did our due diligence on that guy. And the guy is good.
Got his shoe size.
11 and a half.
Yep.
13 and a half women's. I did the conversion for you. KG Coins, good morning, saying hello all. Hope you and the lovely Miss Smiles are hanging out with us this morning. Really good to see you.
Red light.
Happened to your green light? 34.
Hello all.
Good morning, red light. What happened to your logo there? It's not what's normally on there unless you put that on there. Yeah, he had to put that on there because it would have been a letter. It would have. I was thinking, why is it the generic? And then I was like, no, it would have been a letter.
He's incognito.
Unless where it's got the hyphen, they didn't know what to do with it, so they just
they don't know how to treat the tilde.
Right. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I was thinking it was a hyphen.
Yep.
Need new glasses.
Yeah, it's the squiggle over an N. Tilde.
What are you talking about now? Tiny, our brother Bassman, being a little busy. It's up to you to behave yourself this morning. Mr. Kevin can't handle me. I can't handle myself. What's going on, bro? Yeah. Mr. Kevin's at a huge disadvantage this morning. He doesn't have Bassman standing between me and him. So, and I gotta laugh to keep from crying. I'm so nervous. I mean, Of course, everybody is that knows Bassman. Bassman's a great
Yeah,
guy.
well, I mean, yeah, he's our friend. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Coin Stuff I Like. Channel member saying good morning to the friends. Great channel. Carson City expert. Eisenhower dollar expert. And he's been around here probably as long as we've had that channel member thing. So good to see you. So,
Good morning, Coin Stuff I Like. Thank you for your membership, sir. Yes, had a video out. And if my mind wasn't going in 20 different directions, I could probably tell you what the video was about. But I can't remember right off. But he's a very good channel. You should go over and check him out, like Mr. Kevin said. Very informative videos. Very, very informative. And Mr. Palladino, if you guys remember Wiles Palladino and didn't know, that's him. Coin Stuff I Like. He made a donation about a month ago to the channel so we could upgrade our camera situation. And nothing was really wrong with my camera before, but then it started doing some funny things. Like I would have to do a video like 4 or 5 times because the camera would shut off and it would start doing weird stuff. And video starting back tomorrow. And to get it going, I did a friend mail from none other than Coin Stuff I Like. Little, spoiler alert. I think the title says a set, a canceled coin. Ooh, canceled coin. Think about it, folks. A canceled coin. People are like, what's a canceled coin? You'll find out tomorrow if you watch. And a silver round. Yeah. The silver round's very cool. That's all I'm going to say. But the canceled coin is like, what? I can't believe the mint done that. It's not. And it's not post mint damage.
oh, no. No,
There's no way.
Fresh from the mint.
Yeah, this is a intentional destruction of a coin. Okay, I've said too much. I'm gonna shut up now. Let's see. Did I miss somebody? No, I never missed somebody. Oh, Mr. Scott's putting in his order for cream and sugar.
Yeah, Ms. Amy was laying out the coffees in case we need it.
What we had and what we had, what we needed, and what I could steal from Zoey, right, Tiny? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I'm a felon. Anything over $400 is grand theft, right? So yeah, oh yeah, I'd be in federal prison right now if you knew how many coins I've stolen from Zoey.
Mm-hmm.
But now think about it. I say it all the time. It's all Zoey's anyway. Whether it's sent to me or I buy it for myself to do with one of my collection or one of my things in my collection, like a set or something like that. It's all Zoey's anyway. All she would have to do is say, Dad, and that's it. That's yes, darling, whatever you need, baby. I can't say no to that girl. I just can't. That's why whenever she asks me for something that I can't or won't give her, I say, I don't know. Let's see what your mommy thinks. That way I don't say no. See, it's a loophole. It's a loophole in the parenting, If any man's got a little girl, they
send her
know
to
it
the
comes back to my
enforcer.
mom. Send her to the enforcer. Yep. I always disciplined Zach when Zach done something wrong. Well, him too when he was little. And still now. It's discipline is. I'm disappointed in you. That's about the extent of the horrific discipline coming from me. Our kids are good kids, and they've never really been disciplined. They never really give us a reason to. Let's see. The older women get, the more paranoid they get about driving in snow and or bad weather, so it'll only get worse, Tiny. Oh no. Even while we were dating, she told me, whenever it was cold, when it started to get cold, mid through September, she told me, I don't drive in the snow or if there's ice. She goes, I just don't do it. I was like, okay. So during the winter months, you'll have to drive. I was like, that's fine. But when we were dating, that was before the narcolepsy and cataplexy had kicked in. So yeah, I haven't always had this affliction, this condition. But yeah. So I've known for a while. And it's pretty much steady as you go. Yep. You couldn't threaten her with a beating to go drive in the snow. She could just beat me. Just, don't hit me in the face. Just
Can't make it obvious.
Right. Use a phone book. Beat her with a wet noodle. Oh, Papa's getting tummy rubs.
V's found a 64D quarter yesterday. Nice.
Very cool.
Good find.
Tiny, did you grow up in Grady? Did you own a pig dog? Huh?
Did you grow up in Grady?
Grady. Nope.
I don't know where Grady is.
Chicago and everywhere else on the East Coast, except for Wisconsin. I spent some time in Wisconsin. My dad was one of the company presidents and the troubleshooting manager for the U-Haul company for 21 years. So we were actually worse than like folks call them military brats. Where they like Bassman was a military brat. Moved from place to place, but that's every 4 years. We moved like every year, every other year. Because I was born in Chicago, moved to West Virginia because that's where both sides of my family were from. My dad started a U-Haul here, bought the building, went and looked at the building, bought the building for the company, set it up, managed it for like 6-7 months. And then from West Virginia, we went to South Carolina and then North Carolina. And then back to West Virginia, to Georgia, to Virginia, and just back to West Virginia. So he would go into let's say Mr. Kevin was the manager of a place and they just didn't know why it wasn't doing good. Well, my dad would go in and see what was going on and just, watch and observe for a couple weeks. And then he would give pointers, and he was like I said, he was the troubleshooter. And he would turn a place around and get it doing good business again, and out we went. Oh no. Locked my keys in my car at a gas station. I was 4 miles from home. The employee let me take his car to get my other set of keys. I was shocked. I gave the kid $10 and it was well worth it. Absolutely. And it's not like nowadays you can't put one of those hide key cards, those Hattie things. You slide it open, put the key. You can't put those on your cars anymore because they're all plastic. That would never happen in my area. California, hey. Yeah, not a lot of, well, that's just one of those things it's like, really? They let you do that? That's pretty much everywhere, Yeah, you'd have to, I don't even know how you would get somebody to do it. Here, you can keep my license, here's, keep my license, here's my wallet and all my money. Just let me borrow your car and I'll go get the other key and come back, and then I'll, that'd be the only way I think somebody would let you do something like that. My new guitar arrived this weekend. Oh, Mr. Parvis is asking if it's a Gibson.
You're just saying about that.
Song of the week has a horrible title. Go to hell. I will not.
Yeah, maybe like a bat out of hell.
It's a Strat style tease guitar. Nice. Strat style are just they were way ahead of their time. I mean, late 50s, early 60s. They looked at it like, what in the world is that? Because guitars before then had the normal.
Yeah,
here they come out with a big horn coming out one side and a little horn coming out the other, and this big, like when first time I remember seeing one was my dad was watching something, and it was an old video of Buddy Holly, and I was like, look at that guitar, because I'd only seen like acoustics up until then. And like a handful of old Gretsch guitars and stuff like that were, semi-hollow body, big body guitars, electric guitars. And then I seen that and I was like, what in the world is that? I thought it was something they had made and was making a joke out of or something. Mm-hmm. Like, oh. Nope. And now I have one. It's actually right behind this curtain right there. Found $100 bill in my garage. Even though it was my lost money, I felt like I hit the lotto. You did.
It always is.
It's free money. I mean, that's how you got to look at it. You're like, because you're not missing it. And even if you did, like, where was that at? Or I lost $100. Oh, no.
I mean, and then you forget about it. Most of the time when it's something like that, it's money that you had in your pockets when you laundered your clothes, and a week later you're emptying another load out of the dryer, and here it comes.
Yep.
And yeah, it's found money.
Let me tell you guys a little secret. And I'm not ashamed to admit this, because a little old lady showed me this trick. A friend of mine's grandmother used to do this. Me and my friend had taken his mom and grandmother to an auction place. And then after the auction place, they were looking for antiques. And they brought us to carry stuff. And after the auction, we were driving home, and his grandmother said, I want to stop at that thrift store. Went in the thrift store, and she was looking for a jacket. And she's walking through where the jackets and coats are, and she's putting her hands in every one of the pockets on the jacket. She found $20. She said, you go to a thrift store, Goodwill or something like that, she goes, always check the pockets of the coats.
You just never know.
I was like, yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it. Yeah, I'll check a coat or two. I mean, I'm not going to go through coat to coat to coat, but like sports jackets.
You go to the grocery store. Do you check the reject bin of the Coinstar?
It's a funny thing you say that, Mr. Kevin. How about a
Boom.
2014 5 pence coin out of the reject slot of a Coinstar? Found it at Walmart when I was returning something.
Nice.
Yep. They do not recognize foreign coins. They do not recognize silver coins. And they do not recognize large denominations. I've heard of people finding Morgan dollars, peace dollars, Ikes, handfuls of silver. Especially, I mean, think about it. You throw change in a jar. Some people have had those change jars forever.
Mm-hmm.
Or they get the change jar of their grandmas and grandpas or something, you know, somebody that left it to them or something. They take it to Coinstar instead of taking it to their bank and just dump it in the Coinstar to get a, you know, a gift card or something like that. They're not checking it because you hear it. You're not hearing that ching in the coin return.
Yep.
And even if they remember, you know, they forget to check it.
Yep.
Why would they check it? You know, they see the money racking up on there. There's nothing that tells them that something was rejected, so they don't check it. There was a this 5 pence coin, and there was a Lincoln cent that was cracked, that was broke off, and that was in there. And I always check them. You should check them. Don't forget to check that Coinstar return.
Oh no,
because you never know what you're going to find. It didn't have the
Exactly.
same ring to it as
No, it doesn't. But you know what? The sentiment is valid because you never know what you're going to find.
Norman's Rare Guitars. Is that where you got that guitar from? If it is, that's amazing. There's been so many awesome people. Just look up Norman's Guitars on YouTube. We're talking everybody who's anybody has went into and sat down in the music world, has sat down at the Norman's Guitars and played stuff. They deal in some very, very high end and rare guitar. I think it's Norman's Rare or Norman's something guitar. Very cool place. Got my package from the tiny auction. Gave me the notion to put together a $50 typeset. Very cool. Very, very cool. He picked up a 68 Kennedy proof 68 in a very cool slab. I know that, you know, buy the coin, not the holder.
Mm-hmm.
But this was a very wild looking and odd out of the place label. It was very cool. I'm glad you liked it, buddy. We'll be dropping another video today based on my coin haul from the tiny auction. Nice.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Very cool.
Gonna back up a couple of posts and say hello to Cartier Silver. Saying good morning, everyone.
I'm so sorry.
Good to see you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Or ma'am. Cartier Silver.
And
Sorry I missed you.
And we have our answer back from 210 Stacks saying that they had a birthday back on February 10th. So, hey, happy belated birthday.
210. February 10th. Very cool. See, I love the story behind names. Cgriller Stacker. I know what Cgriller means. I don't know if he wants me to say or not because he had a former YouTube life.
Mm.
Very cool too, by the way. If you put together a $50 typeset, it doesn't include a commemorative example, does it? No.
I would probably not the classic commems because that would be a lot of commems.
A lot.
Hey, we got Mr. Robert Pintoff in the house. Well, that
Good
was
morning.
where I was heading, man.
Yep.
710 is oil upside down. That's an old arithmetic game on the old calculator. Yes, sir.
Yep.
There's quite a few of those from back in the day.
There's a thing about Dolly Parton and what would happen if her. You remember that game?
I
Or do
don't
you
remember
remember that one?
game. I just remember using the number 8 and 0 a few times.
And a 7 and an E and and a 5 and a 5, or a 7 and a 3 and a 5 and a 5. Yep.
Yeah.
There was a saying that you said, if Dolly Parton this and this and this and this and this, what would she be? And then you flip the calculator upside down and slid it to him. Yeah, it was weird. Sorry.
Come on, we need to catch up, man. We're 20 minutes behind.
I know. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay. Sorry if I missed anything important. Why buy 2025 D Lincoln set? They're kind of scarce. Anything 2025 seems to be slow to hitting the.
It's only been a month and a half. I mean, got to give it a little bit of time. And thing is, everybody is listening to the word from the president saying, hey, stop making the penny, stop making the penny. And a lot of people are taking that as, oh, the penny's going to be going away. The penny is gone. We're not doing it no more. Oh, hey, they made some already. They've already made more pennies this year than they made nickels all of last year. Both mints.
284 million or something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're not uncommon. Not yet. I mean, yeah, the annual mintage is normally in the billions, but I mean, still, it's not uncommon. But I mean, yeah, you take a look up on the eBay, and right when that announcement came out, I was seeing like $100 rolls for 2025 pennies.
Right.
Pretty much, they've already said that no matter what, the penny is going to go through 2026.
Right.
Because they already got the designs, they already got things in place for the semi-quincentennial. Now, if past that point they stop making it for circulation, they just do it for mint sets and proof sets. And hey, who knows? Maybe they'll do the NIFC program like they did for the Kennedys for the longest time, where the mint will sell rolls for $5 or $10 a piece. That way they're making their money on the pennies instead of losing it. And
no matter how much it costs to make it.
And yeah, Scott S is correct. It's fear of missing out on the pennies. And yeah, paying big money for a 2025 penny is ridiculous.
No politics involved. Let's just say let's just say it was put forth a question, or a comment to stop making the penny.
Yep.
Not demonetize it, not take them away, not make them worthless, to just stop them, because it's a money saving strategy for our country.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Just stop making them.
Yeah, the penny in materials and in labor costs the U.S. 3 cents.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, for a 1 cent face value,
Yep.
But I mean,
One
they've been
cent
talking,
face value, and it costs 3.7 cents to make. Come on, that's
but you know what? They've been talking this way since the 90s. They were talking
right.
about different materials for it since the 70s. So, I mean, this isn't a new subject. And I'm sorry you had that up there for long enough. So I'm just going to say, yo, Joe, good to see you, sir.
Yep. Yep. I was saving that one for you.
Yeah.
Azure Blue. Hey there, everyone. I'm out at the gym. I'm at the gym. Sorry about that. It's so loud here. Oh, I bet. Just stopped in to say hi. If you're still here, sir, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Well, that was only a minute ago. So, hey.
Right. My oldest is 45. Where did the time go? My oldest is 27. And that scares me. If the penny goes away, the nickel production will most likely be ramped up. The mint loses more money on nickels than the penny. Nope. So does getting rid of it even make sense? Yes. Because they make more monies than they make more monies. They make more sense than they make nickels. So even though it's a smaller denomination, the little adds up to big. Big.
But no, yeah, Scott S is correct. I mean, yeah, it costs 12, almost 13 cents in order to make a nickel.
Yep. How many
But
new
you know
pennies
what?
are actually worth anything?
That's 2.5 times the face value. The penny is almost 4 times the face value. So,
Right. But if
yeah,
they make
you,
if they
you,
make a
you can view the numbers however you'd like.
right. If they make the way I was looking at it, and then I did some research on it, if they make 850 million pennies and they only make 200 million nickels, that 854% is going to add up fast. Yep, 13.9%. There it is.
Yep.
The quarter is what? Costs like 28 cents to make? 29 cents.
No. Quarter costs like 12 cents.
What am I thinking about? Oh, it may be the nickel that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking about the nickel.
Yeah, the nickel costs almost 14 cents. Dime is like 4 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter is like 12 cents. So, I mean, yeah, that's why you see more dimes and quarters being made. The seniorage amount that they make on those cancels out the losses that they're having on the nickels and pennies.
Yeah, that's what they call the fat paying for the lean.
Exactly.
I mean, nobody really understands, like the nickel and penny, those are the deficits, but they save so much and put so much money out there with the other denominations. It's kind of right. It's kind of paying for itself, but then when you get down to the nitty gritty and the numbers, it kind of makes sense. I mean, other countries have done it very successful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I went down a rabbit hole when I first heard about it, like South Africa and, of course, our neighbors to the north. Canada stopped making it in like 1994, 95. No.
Penny?
That was South Africa.
12.
That was South Africa.
Yeah,
2012. Yeah. Had them written down here. Can't remember. There was a bunch of countries that stopped making them and done it very successfully. Canada, everybody's thinking, oh, they'll just round up. Well, this is the United States. So you never know what they're going to do. But Canada
made the laws. Yeah.
If it was 1 and 2 cents, they rounded down. 3 cents and above, they rounded up. That's fair.
They stuck to that. That's still going on.
Right. Yep.
And the thing is, they're not going to be lopping anything off because all those pennies are still valid for electronic transactions. So I
Right.
mean, yeah, if they're rounding down or rounding up just on cash transactions, I mean, yeah, it it wa- rinses out in the wash.
Yep. Like I said, the fat paying for the lean.
Yep.
And coin collectors should understand that better than anyone else out there. Because if you buy a coin, let's say the coin is worth $20 and you buy it for $20 and you sell it for $20, or let's say you buy a coin for $20 and you find out, hey, it's only worth 18 and you sell it for 18, you're down $2. But how many times have you bought a coin for $20 that was worth $30 and you sold it for $30? That's a $10 profit, but take that two off, you still made $8 in the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Fat paying for the lean. So I mean, when I was selling stuff, when I was buying and selling a lot, I wouldn't mind taking, a dollar or two loss here and there.
Yeah, we call it price cost averaging.
Right, you're going to make it up in the end. We need to follow the lead of the CC.
Do you believe it's been an hour?
Oh yeah, because I've ran my mouth a lot. I'm nervous, so I'm.
Oh no, I understand, man.
That's my brother laying there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get upset when he coughs. It's what?
It's a telemarketer.
You should have answered it. I'll talk to him. Hello? The job's done, but there's stuff everywhere. We're gonna need the cleanup crew. And then hang up. What was that?
We need a white team.
Wowza, if we follow CC mints, leave the U.S., we will have no mints. They did shut down. But they made such good coins. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin.
Oh no, just about to say my goodbyes. So I want to say, Tiny, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for having me up here. I love coming up here, you know that.
Oh, I love having you.
Prayers out to our brother Bassman. Hopefully he comes through this okay, and he'll be back on the pond fishing once again. Beyond that, we will be having an auction this Wednesday. I got a few items at the coin show this weekend, so hopefully we'll be able to get some of that up, and we will get that information out to you here shortly. So for now,
yeah, I didn't even. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I didn't ask you how the show went, so I'm sorry.
And it's all good. Hey, you know what? Hey, we're getting through. And hello there, Miss Wendy lady. Or somebody's mentioning Miss Wendy.
Yep.
Oh, can I mind Wendy is getting better, but still under the weather. Oh, well, hopefully she does better. So for now, I'm Kevin with Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a good day. Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in this morning. Thank you for all the prayers for Bassman. As you guys know, Bassman's a special guy. He does a lot for this coin community, does a lot for me and Mr. Kevin. And it's not just him doing stuff for us. He's our brother. I mean, he's a great guy. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. I just know it. Cgriller, Miss Amy. Let's see. I know I've seen some more there. Where'd they go? Coin stuff I like. Oh, seeing Zoey Strong. Absolutely. You guys have a good day. Please send good thoughts or prayers or whatever you believe in out to Bassman. He is still he's going through surgery right now as we speak. And he will be for another hour or so. So it's all going to be okay. It's going to be good. There we go. I see all the prayers for Bassman. I seen somebody say Bassman strong. Miss Kina Mine saying Zoey strong. Absolutely. You guys have a good day. When there is an update, in case you folks didn't know, I've been updating my community page and putting messages out to the folks when he went back for pre-op, when he went into surgery, and stuff like that. So I will keep updating as I get information. You folks will have information. So go to my main page and go to where it says posts, and you'll see the posts and stuff like that. Or it actually comes across on your main page on YouTube. If you scroll down under the videos a little bit, you'll see messages from your subscriptions if they put messages out, in which used to be the community tab. So I'll keep you folks updated as I get updated. And I'll keep you updated as well, Mr. Kevin, because the lovely Miss Bassman keeps me, oh, no problem, keeps me up to date. You guys have a good day. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket.